The Replacement is a 2000s American sport comedy film directed by Howard Deutsch. It's late in the season, the playoffs are fast approaching, and the Washington Sentinels have just gone on strike. Scrambling for a solution, the Sentinels owner Edward O'Neill hatches a plan to bring in legendary coach Jimmy McGinty to recruit a team of replacement players in exactly 1 week. For fans and owners alike, the strike is a disaster, but for Shane Falco is a mismatched crew of outsiders. It is the second chance they waited their whole lives for.
As for Eric Erickson's theory, it can be specified into a specific and comprehensive, which is it is a comprehensive psychoanalytic theory that identifies a series of 8 stages that are healthy developing individuals should pass through from infancy to late adulthood. According to Erickson's theory, the results from each stage, whether positive or negative, influences the results of the succeeding stages. There are 8 stages, which is one is trust and mistrust, stage 2 is autonomy and shame and doubt, stage 3 is initiative and guilt, stage 4 is industry and inferiority, stage 5 is identity and confusion, stage 6 is intimacy versus isolation, and stage 7 is generativity and stagnation, and stage 8 is integrity versus despair. It is specified in which it is followed from Sigmund Freud's work on which psychosocial development in which or pertains to development one was the most popular and influential theories of development.
Based on Eric Erickson's first theory, trust versus mistrust, I can relate it to the movie The Replacement, where Edward O'Neill, owner of the Washington Sentinels, even may doubt siya pero naniniwala pa rin siya na his team still has a shot at the playoffs despite the strikes by his players. Even maraming dilemma, he still managed to build a trust on his players. Sunod naman ay yung stage 2 ng theory ni Eric Erickson is yung autonomy versus shame and doubt. Parang makikita mo rin siya na nangyari or na-build up or na-execute dun sa movie. Nag-focus lang sila sa goal nila na manalo despite of many difficulties, and by that they develop a great self-control as a team. The next one is yung initiative versus guilt. Parang doon pa rin sa movie dahil sa pakipag-interact nila sa isa't isa, nalabas nila yung skills nila, yung great teamwork that leads them to victory. And next is yung industry versus inferiority. Habang humihirap yung sitwasyon nila sa game, parang naboost yung self-confidence nila para malabas nila yung 100% na skill at galing nila sa laro. In my conclusion, Eric Erickson's theory almost applied in the movie The Replacement. I learned that having a process or development in every situation can lead you to a beautiful success.
Stage 6, or as per the movie Replacements, another theory was shown, which is the stage 6, intimacy and isolation. This was specifically highlighted because it happens mostly to them and which they are playing with each other while playing with them in each other in the fields. They build off deep and meaningful connection in which they were afraid at first to share their experiences with one another, but during that time, as playing with themselves and with their couple teammates, they made the connection, then coordination with each other in which they win the following games. Another stage was shown, another stage of theory that was shown, which is the stage 7, generativity and stagnation. This is most specifically shown by their coach, Jimmy McGinty. Jimmy McGinty is their coach or that was rehired by their boss, and which he mentored and guided each and one of them, especially Mr. Falco, in which Mr. Falco is their quarterback or their leader in order for them or for the team to work. They build up and hoping that they will mark history and contribute for their generation, and they will create a wonderful win for the Washington DC. And as for the last stage that was shown in Eric's stage of psychosocial theory, it is shown that integrity versus despair. They face despair despite of all the challenges they faced in their life. They still become one, even though they got from different types of sources, like they are gangsters, they are killers, or they are from they're for different scenarios. But this doesn't handle, or this is that their hindrance to accomplish their goals. They just want to play in the field. And as for this, the coach himself showed in which now he narrates the story of how the replacements made history, even though there are no good award for them. It is still marked in their lives, because this will change them forever. This is how the game would work. They change how the game would work. They cooperate with each other, and they all achieve success with one another, and that is the end of this story.